Will USDD regain its peg? Is Tron and USDD kind of the next Terra? I'm going to go into what I'm seeing. Everyone knows right now this is a crazy time in the market, bear market, extreme volatility. Let's get right into this. And overall, I'm very bearish on this. I'm not currently in USDD or Tron, but I've been reading things about it, and I was in Terra a little bit, and I've also was in Celsius. So, they're just like, I'm seeing tons of red flags here, and I don't want to just be spreading FUD or spreading fear or anything like that, but I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take any of my financial advice. Do your own research. This is so important. Do not listen to any influencers. Do your own research. It seems exactly like UST when you get into the white paper of USDD. And let's just get right into that, because to me, that is the major reason. Not only that, but the 30% yield that Tron is stating you're able to get. My number one concern with USDD is right here. You look in the white paper, adjustment of short-term price fluctuation. When USDD's price is less than $1 US dollar, users and arbitrageurs can swap USDD to $1 USD worth of TRX. That's the major thing. TRX is Tron's token. When USDD equals 0.9, arbitrager can buy 1 USDD. So what that basically means is that when USDD drops, arbitrageurs can make a small profit by buying USDD and creating demand on the USDD token, swapping it into TRX and selling it at a 1-to-1 rate. Now, the problem with that was the exact same. I'll show you right now. Boom, right here. When Terra's SDR price is less than 1 SDR, users and arbitrageurs can send 1 Terra to the ecosystem and receive 1 SDR worth of Luna. When Terra SDR's price is greater than 1 SDR, users and arbitrageurs can send 1 SDR worth of Luna to the system, receive 1 Terra SDR. Now, this is the basic idea behind algorithmic stablecoins, is that there are arbitrageurs that when the market feels selling price, then arbitrageurs will buy that and swap it into the other token at a 1-to-1 rate and make the small profit, and vice versa. If the demand for USDD is too high, you would swap your TRX into USDD and sell and make the profit that way. After seeing what happened with UST and Anchor Protocol and Celsius and just all these high yield, high interest, from now on, I'm just staying away from any of that. And right now I'm in, super cautious mode. I'm going to be in that mode forever now, especially after Celsius, but really not going after these high yields. These high yields they're just unsustainable. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, help out the channel. When I do reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 5 Solana tokens to one of my subscribers. And let's get right back into this. So supposedly Justin Sun, somehow, who is the founder of Tron, somehow saying it's going to be different this time. I don't really understand that. I'm surprised that the peg has been able to withstand. So if you look here, the peg, it gets depegged, comes way down. It's kind of going back up. I believe they're dumping more money into this, create demand for USDD. And the sad part is that TRX and Tron, if we look at Tron here, seems like they have a really large ecosystem, lots of transactions, but their main token is now connected to USDD, which there's this death spiral scenario now, and I would just stay away from any of these algorithmic stablecoins, especially right now. And also, what's crazy, even Tether, which is the largest stablecoin in the world, is getting shorted by major crypto hedge funds. Now, this is a whole other scenario which would just completely smash the crypto market. This is like, to me, I see this as doomsday freaking. It's going to be big buying opportunities is what it's going to be. We're going to need to hodl and keep your money on the side and buy if you can, if this actually happens. It'd be super sad and terrible, and it's it is what it is. But what we're seeing is there are just tons of sharks out there right now. And when they see blood in the water, when they see your projects exposed, and I do believe that's what happened with UST and Celsius. I mean, I think there were inherent problems, but I also think that other players see these problems and take advantage of that. It's a strategy to, destroy competition or to make money. And in an unregulated space, like the crypto market, this is happening all the time, it seems like, and hedge funds and major whales and major players are seeing that where projects get their necks stuck out too far, they can get obliterated. And when you're shorting projects like that, there's a lot of money to be made. This seems like a massive weakness for USDD. And just kind of overall, I think having your money in any stable coins right now, it seems like USDC is the safest and most collateralized. But with what's going on right now, I personally am not having any of my money in stable coins, in anything high yield. I mean, I have too much crypto locked in Celsius, which is a bummer, but we move forward, we keep going. So here we are. I think with all of these articles, we do have to be careful that there's a lot of just false information in different articles. I'm learning now, the more crypto articles you read and things like this, what it says here, short squeeze coming. Justin Sun reveals $2 billion injection to save USDD peg. So they're just dumping money into this peg to try to save it. And if the sharks see, if hedge funds are shorting Tether, I don't see why they wouldn't be shorting USDD. So here, USDD is secured by the over-collateralization of multiple mainstream digital assets. Example, TRX, BTC, USDT. They're collateralizing with the Tron coin. And that's where you get in this spiral where if you're collateralized by the very thing that's going to get, that will drop in price along with USDD, it's a double cascading fall. So, and then also beyond that, there is Justin Sun's history, which is very questionable. There's a lot of shady things that I'm not going to make any exact claims, but if you do a little research on Justin Sun and you look into what the community is saying, there are definitely some red flags there. So overall, it isn't looking good. So overall reasons with USDD, I would be extremely careful. I'm bearish. I don't have any of my crypto in it. I wouldn't recommend anyone have any crypto in it. So these high yield is 30%. This one is even higher than Anchor Protocol, which was 20%. High yield algorithmic stable coins based on arbitrage. Stable coins right now, especially algorithmic stable coins, extremely risky. It hasn't proved to work, the algorithmic stable coin. Basically, all the algorithmic stable coins are failing. So anyways, that's what it's looking like. Good luck, everybody.